Yesterday, the Mariners came to a long overdue decision when they released Mitch Haniger. Mitch Haniger played pretty poorly last year, having an OPS that was really bad, striking out a couple hundred times, and just, in general, not being what you expected from him. Yeah, he hit a couple of walk-off hits for us last year. He has 8 walk-off hits in Mariners history. The most in Mariners history. Nobody's had more walk-off hits than him, which is, credit to him. He hit a walk-off in game 161 back in 2022 to keep us alive, to get to game 162, to get into that playoffs, which was awesome. First time in 21 years without missing the playoffs. Of course, we've missed the playoffs in 23 and 24, and part of that was his negative to negligible BWAR last year, whereas the previous year, there were a lot of issues. He wasn't necessarily on the team to be the best player in the world, but he was on the team to be better than what he was and did contribute to our team last year, which is unfortunate because Mitch Haniger has given a lot to the Mariners. In his time here, he contributed a large amount of home runs. I believe he's 5th or 6th on the home run list at T-Mobile Park. My understanding is that he is definitely a player who can bounce back, but he's been injured. He hasn't played since March 8th. His salary of $15.5 million for this year was fully guaranteed, as are all baseball player salaries. So the Mariners are on the hook for that salary, which means that the Mariners will have to do something. I believe there's offset language, so if another team picks him up, the Mariners would only have to pay the difference, but another team would probably just pick him up for a league minimum. If another team picks him up, he might get a minor league stint. He's definitely, if he can get healthy, I think he can resurrect his career. It's a shoulder injury right now, so that's not going to help with the swing mechanics or anything like that. Haniger gave a lot to the team, including a testicle. In, I think it was 2019, it may have been 2018, he fouled a ball off of his testicle and ended up rupturing it, which is an unfortunate injury. As of 2022, the Seattle Mariners have as many ruptured testicles as playoff appearances, which is incredibly unfortunate. Both stand at 5. I do think that Rowdy Tellez is probably going to make the team based on this move, barring any sort of strange situation that happens in the last day of spring training today. But Rowdy Tellez, I think, being better is a better option. Along with Donovan Solano, potentially for a platoon, and we have Luke Raley who can go into the outfield. So it was a long-waited move. It does mean that the Mariners won't be able to sell any double Mitchwiches this year, but yeah, I'd rather win baseball games than have good sandwiches. Although, from my understanding, they never had any Mitchwiches available at the ballpark. So thanks for everything you did for the Mariners, Mitch, and hope you can revive your career. Hope you can, get healthy. That shoulder injury doesn't sound fun. I think it's a shoulder impingement, which to me sounds like nerve issues. Not fun. I've had nerve issues in the past.